Two's company, and 3 is the Reddit Dota 2 League Season 2 Grand Final. I'm Zeron for Terrible, Terrible Damage. Once again, for Game 3, I'm with Ferris. Hold me.
Man, how do you come up with these intros? Like, are they off the top of the head, or do you plan these?
Oh, these ones haven't been planned. So maybe once in a while I'll think of something.
Well, at least you're not talking about turning sticks. Oh, man.
Whenever I'm casting, I can't quite decide if I want to use a catchphrase or not, so I'm kind of wishy-washy about it. Maybe that's my catchphrase, just not really quite committing to it.
I think I have a few things that I say over and over when I'm doing my play-by-play, and I'm sure they're very southern. I mean, I can't imagine me saying anything else. But look at that. Weaver and Timbersaw, the bands. The big picture there is Timbersaw.
An ultra kill. Oh dear, I may have the vapors.
Oh. Let's see. I don't think that the cuties are going to go for the same style of draft this time. I mean, they really did just go straight 6.78 last time.
Yeah.
It felt like I was watching 6.78 versus 6.79. Let's see who's going to win in patch 6.79.
This is really interesting, though, because that was their first loss in the playoffs, so they haven't had to consider anything else other than what they've been doing. So see if that ends up adding any sort of doubt. We do see the Timbersaw ban. So Chen makes it through. We'll see if Dumb Luck goes for it. Venomancer first pick. That is different.
I think if they go for the Chin pickup, it's a mistake. Because not banning it and having banned it every other time up until now, they're going to do something to punish it. And Venomancer. Man, Venomancer is one of those heroes this patch that is just absolutely amazing. The ward spitting out that poison. I mean, you don't really think about it, but if the wards are out there and they're just auto-attacking during the team fight, that's poison on everyone. You don't even have to control them. If there's a team fight going on, the wards are just doing their own thing over there, spitting poison at every other hero. And that's a lot of slow.
Yeah, he was buffed quite a bit in 6.79. Here's a question for you that I haven't run into yet. Does a Phoenix Shield dispel Poisonous Scale? Or Venomous Scale?
Venomous Scale? I'm going to say yes. I don't know if it dispels Poison Nova. I feel like that would be a bit much. But you never know. The spells in this game are insanely good.
We do get the Chen. So we see Chen and Abaddon as supports.
I wouldn't be very surprised to see them get... I keep saying Crystal Maiden, but now there's even more of a reason to pick her. Because against Chen, you can just pick off his creeps. If he walks one near you, you just frostbite it, and it's frozen for 10 seconds, and it's going to die.
Yeah, they grab the Alchemist, though. That should be their secondary support. They've run it a lot, and I don't think I've seen them actually run it as a carry.
Well, they might do it this time just to throw Dumb Luck off, because, you know, if you're in Dumb Luck's shoes, you're thinking, well, that's their 2 supports. Now we just ban carries, and we're good.
Yeah,
and again, Death Prophet.
Yeah, always nice if you have that in your pocket. The support combo, it always makes me wary when you don't have a reliable stun in your support duo. And they're entirely reliant on Chen creeps for any sort of lockdown.
Oh yeah, Dumb Luck definitely is going to have a harder time just getting pickoffs just because they don't have that reliable stun. And Alchemist, I'm not going to say it's 100% reliable, but it pretty much is. Because if you really need the stun, you can just start the cast and then immediately throw it.
Yeah, and it has a long range.
Yeah, you can throw that thing from downtown, and it doesn't matter where you go, it's going to find you. I think you can disjoint it now, though. Wasn't that in 6.79? You can disjoint that?
Well, 6.79 was all about disjointing things, so I imagine it is, but I don't remember necessarily that one specifically.
I'm going to look it up.
I feel like saying it's not, but I know how many different things showed up as disjoinable.
Nope.
So
It didn't get changed. You can't disjoint
okay,
it.
no, Sven did, which is unfortunate.
Yes,
I
Vin
like
did,
Sven, and he
PL
doesn't get
did,
picked.
those
Yeah,
are the two that
a lot
really...
of them, along with
Those are
the
the two that...
dispellable ones.
Ignite, you could dodge it too.
But I see these first two heroes, and I think, out of my heart, Cure can't be this cute. And I think, you know what? Maybe level 1 Roche. You got acid
They actually
spray,
could.
and they have the wards.
And where they're on that dire side, they can actually just 5-man TP to that middle tower and walk in, and Dumb Luck cannot get there in time. The only way that Dumb Luck can get there in time is if they also 5-man TP.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know, the 5-man TP is tricky. If you do it with just a
5 seconds.
decent level 1 Roche team, I don't think you can really do it. If you have like a ridiculous level 1 Roche team, then you can, or at the very least have someone like Nature's Prophet who can tank for Roche,
Well-
tank Roshan for you.
At this point, they could pick up the Luna. Luna would help quite a bit with the level 1 Roche. And then, more ranged heroes to go along with that. Because you can see Dumb Luck is just banning out push heroes. They're like, no Pugna, no Death Prophet, you're not doing that push nonsense to us again.
Yeah, Dumb Luck this time grabbing the clockwork.
Remaining.
Oh,
And-
there's Luna. We're calling this one.
Let's see, who's next?
Okay, so they need a mid and
They need
an
a support.
off-laner.
No, they could run the Alchemist carry, I'm telling you.
They could.
I mean,
They could have a Vengeful Spirit.
Oh, Vengeful Spirit. Maybe a Crystal Maiden. She's ranged. Come on.
Yeah,
But
and
no, Vengeful Spirit will
no,
be better
Chris-
for the
and
Roche.
and easily overlooked. The Crystal Nova actually reduces attack speed as well,
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
so that actually does help with level 1 Roshan.
Reserve time.
Does Frostbite last 10 seconds on Roche? I mean, it's kind of irrelevant because you're going to be getting hit from him anyway, but I think that's damage.
I hadn't considered that. I haven't actually checked.
And look, they're probably sensing the push strat this game, and they immediately get the gyrocopter. Well, not immediately. It's 4th pick, but I mean, they've been banning push heroes. They say, well, they've got a Luna, and Luna is actually one of the heroes that excels at the early push. I mean, she excels at pushing anyway. If she gets into your base is dead.
What I would like to see here would be a Crystal Maiden
Remaining.
and then a mid. Put Luna solo safe lane with do the level 1 Roche. Put Luna solo safe lane, aggressive tri lane with Alchemist Veno plus Crystal Maiden.
Oh, that would be so deadly. There's no getting away from it. Because Chen's not going to be in the tri lane anyway. He's not
And
going to
even
be
if
tri
he
lane.
is, what's he gonna do?
He's going to stand there. Oh, I'm on a
TA.
camel horse.
Meld Strike.
Oh, this is definitely a level 1 Roche. There's just no other way to look at it. And I mean, she's going to be benefiting from the Luna aura as well.
This is interesting though, picking the Templar Assassin before you've seen the opposing mid into a gyrocopter as well.
5 seconds.
Well, they've already banned Viper, and I think that's who they were worried about. Because Viper is extremely good against TA. I don't think I have to explain that. Poisons.
Yeah. And they picked the Venomancer. But
But I mean, there's still a couple of heroes they could pick to punish a TA. But if you start the game with a level 1 Roche and you're already level 2, then it doesn't really matter who they pick.
and this could be a fun last pick because something my team has done, something I've seen other teams do, pick the Pudge against the Templar Assassin.
Oh, but come on now. You have to actually be good at Pudge. I mean, all these times I see, oh, Pudge,
Remaining.
he counters Templar Assassin because of the rot. No, because you still have to be in a position where Pudge can punish you.
Just saying, there's the potential.
If it happens, I'll be very surprised. But I guess you won't be. I mean, it does work. Like, rot does, absolutely eat through refraction. But at the same time, like I'm saying, you have to be out of position. Pudge isn't one that can win his lane based on that hero alone. You also have to win it based on your opponent. Your opponent has to be in a place to get hooked. He has to be in a place to get rotted down.
It's very much against the first couple levels where you just don't have the range, you don't have the levels in refraction, so it goes down quickly. You have to be in close. It is very much a matter of execution on both sides. Just saying, we could close out this season with the Pudge last pick here, so
It would be interesting
just
to watch.
to bring everybody's hopes up in order to crush them when it doesn't happen.
Reserve time.
I feel that's important.
They're definitely looking for something they can punish this TA with. And what I think would be interesting is if they didn't even run the TA mid. After this all goes down, you can run any of the heroes they have picked right now middle.
Yep.
Any one of them. Venomancer is great mid. They can run a dual mid with Alchemist Veno. They could run a dual mid with Luna Veno. They could run a solo mid Luna, because even that works. So if you're level 2...
Yeah, a lot of things work when you have a full level advantage over your opponent. Take a lot of time here on this final pick, looking for a mid-match up against TA.
You know, we keep talking about this being a level 1 Roche, and then they're not even going to do a level 1 Roche.
Razor, the selection.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Vengeful Spirit, like you were saying earlier, or a Crystal Maiden. Like, they're going to look for another, probably single-target ranged support, like stun or some kind of lockdown. Because as it stands, they really only have the Alchemist stun.
As I said, I think this is going to be random account 9321's hero. So
It almost has to be.
So who's that going to be? That's the big question.
Reserve time.
It's going to be something different.
Windrunner?
And taking their time on this one as well. Mirana?
Oh, Mirana could work.
They
Nature's
go
Prophet.
Nature's Prophet. This is level 1 Roche. Does Dumlock know it?
They have to know. They have to see this and say, crap, what are we going to do? Because even if they get there, they can't get there fast enough. There's just no way.
And their team can't fight this at level 1.
No, because the cuties still win at level 1.
Yeah, look at what they're up against. It's no contest between these teams at level 1. They'd have to be really lucky. Chen does nothing. Abaddon does almost nothing. You know, you've got Rocket Barrage
still got
and
Cogs,
Static Link.
And that's about it, yeah. It's really a 3v5. And I mean, yeah, Nature's Prophet isn't going to be doing all that much, but the other 4 heroes are. And you just look at it, you know, Dumluck is just taking the time and saying, what are we going to do about this? They have to see this and think, well, this is a level 1 Roche.
And this is a hell of a gambit to pull in the final game, Game 3 of the Season 2 Grand Finals of Reddit Dota 2 League. They're running immediately out of the gate. Is My Hard Carry Can't Be This Cute on the dire side. Ragbinder leading the way on the Luna, joined up by Chickabo on the Templar Assassin. Coming up behind them, random count 9321 on the Nature's Prophet, and then Malak on the Venomancer. Finally, Twisted Mumbler taking the long way around on the Alchemist.
And then on Dumluck, on the Radiant side, we have Anti-whatever on Clockwork, Confector on our Abaddon. We'll have Blind Wrath, the stand-in, on Gyrocopter, taking off that carry roll yet again. We'll have Deha splitting off from the group on the Chin, and Death on the Razor. They found them. They know they're doing it.
And here comes the fight. They're gonna force a fight here.
Oh no, I don't know about this now. They really needed a TP in here and take this.
Ragbinder, there's the ping out. The Gale hits on 3. Cogs go out, but that only pushes them closer. Chickabo actually gets very low, went meld first because of the level 1 roast. First blood goes the way of Ragbinder. Can they get 2? Gonna get close. No, uphill miss chance. Not making it happen, but Ragbinder, remember, Luna, 330 movement speed, fastest hero in the game. Gonna continue to chase. Not going to be able to catch up, so they get 1 kill, and the horn blows. Can they get Roche at a reasonable amount of time? They're going to ping back out. They're low. they're going to give up on contesting it. We'll see if it makes a big enough difference. Nature's Prophet with level 2 can TP up top without losing too much, but they have to actually kill Roshan, which is taking quite a while.
I don't know about doing this now that the game's already started. Like, they're just wasting time now.
Yeah, they're going to have to aggressive try.
Chin's going to walk by the sentry ward. Oh no, man. What are you doing? Get out of there.
Well, that helps. They got a free kill, didn't delay the Roshan too much, but again, they're missing a whole wave in mid. So Razor's going to be level 2 by the time they get there. There's actually a dual lane top.
They keep getting slammed. Chocobo might die. This is just taking too long in execution now. Oh no, Chocobo's going to die.
So extra experience, and that really hurts. That's going to be mid up against a Razor with a level disadvantage. Even with the kills, is sitting only at half of level 1. Going to be level 2 now on Death, level 2.5 on Death.
Yeah, but you have level 3 on Ragbinder. Look at him. He's level 3 on Luna already.
Yeah,
with an Aegis.
The aggressive tri-lane here is monstrous. Blind Wrath. Like, look out.
No, you look at that. Mumbler actually backed off and didn't get the experience from Roche. Malik, not Chocobo. What a guy. Malik and Ragbinder are both level 3.
Yeah, I lost track of Mumbler. I didn't see him leave the pit, but he had to because he'd be level 2 if he was in Roche.
You've got a level 4 Prophet up against a level 2 Clockwork.
Yeah, that's also looking good. So it's going to be just Chocobo who has to suck it up and deal with this lane. And see, the static Link walks up to the wave and now has to back off and basically do nothing until that wears off.
He's still going to be happy he's getting experience, though. I mean, TA, yes, she does great with items, but you don't have to have them. Not in the early game. You get them with kills. I'm just waiting for something to happen in this bottom lane now, though. They've got this huge advantage. They need to start using it.
Nature's Prophet has a Glove of Haste and 700 gold.
Double damage.
He's going to get like a 4-5 minute Midas.
Yeah.
And really, if you have... Oh, something going on bottom?
It looked for a second like Death might dive tier 1. He ran right up to the tower, but he's backed off.
I don't really expect much to happen in this middle lane now. Chocobo has to play passively, and Death can't really kill a TA.
I'll tell you when go time is. We've got level 5 on round count 9321. He's going to hit level 6 in about 40 seconds. When he hits level 6, he can bounce an ulti through this tri-lane, and that's going to do a ton of damage.
I don't know that Dumbluck will be ready for that. That is actually going to be really huge. He just has to wait for creep waves to show up in every lane, and then, I mean, Chen will get absolutely chunked by it. He might almost die from it.
Chen might not be visible, that's the one thing there, so that may luck out. But the other two sitting in lane, but they happen to be in vision.
Well,
it's going to hurt.
Luckily, Malik has just been zoning out this Chin completely now, though. I mean, Chin can't really do much about a level 4. Uh-oh.
Here we go. The net out on Malak and gets caught out of position, brought down. They're going to get a return kill here on Blind Wrath. One more right click. Ragbinder gets the kill, but going to pay for it. Aegis huge. Yeah, that's okay. You know, that level 1 Roche Aegis, it's hard to find a good time to use it. Now going to try and chase out on Steha. What you going to do with the net able to get it? So he's just going to pick up a chain creep instead.
The Nature's Prophet ulti came through. If he gets vision, that guy's dead.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, one Lucent
Juking
Beam.
through the trees. He's going to die now.
Vision, Lucent Beam is there. Now needs to get out of there. Rocket Barrage, a lot of damage, but too fast.
Yeah. There's no way that the gyro can catch up. Same thing.
And now 4-0 on Ragbinder.
Yeah, when you start feeding a Luna this much, you have to be worried.
He could actually go for Midas now. He's got 1,400 gold. Actually grabs the Helm of the Iron Will. But he could have picked up a Midas and still had that at 5 to 6 minutes. Even with phase boots.
And there's the Midas finished on Prophet now. There's the 5-minute Midas.
Yeah, and grab himself a big creep.
Okay, how do I stop the picking music from playing? Because it keeps happening.
Yeah, I can hear that as well. I'm not quite sure if there's anything you can do about it until something happens and change it.
Oh. Just look at how much damage that Ragbinder does with these auto attacks.
Yeah,
I mean-
phase boost plus lunar blessing.
Yeah, he's already over 100. What is it? 116?
116.
Yeah, 116. That's a lot for 5 minutes in.
Yeah, now they're winning their two side lanes, but Chicobo is just getting crushed mid, as is to be expected when he got the lane.
Yeah, there wasn't really much he could have done about it to begin with.
Does spot out Steha looking for the gank mid. He's gonna have to run away the opposite direction.
Which is even more wasted time for him. But now, Twisted Mumbler and... I keep wanting to call him Chocobo because it's in his name. Moloch are just like... It looked like they were on the hunt, but they realized Chin's not is top, so there's not going to be anyone in the jungle. They got a DD rune out of it, though.
Spotted out by the ward, so if he's looking to rotate mid, gonna be spotted. And Steha knows he's there, so no sneaking around.
I think there was actually a hook used on random account and he didn't die because the hook's on cooldown. What happened?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I was focused over on the rotation mid and the double damage hunting of Steha.
Huh. I mean,
Oh,
it pretty much had to be used on Nature's Prophet.
He TP'd home. I actually didn't wait for 135 gold for a TP scroll, so now we have to...
Oh, there's going to be an unstable concoction on Chin bottom. No,
Oh,
no.
he's just going to stand beside him. He
It's
does get
okay.
him with the stun. Eclipse goes off.
Who needs to throw it when you can stand next to them?
I don't think I've ever seen that, where an alchemist is charging a stun, hits him, blows himself up, but still hits his target, who he couldn't see, but was visible.
It was kind of a luck. I mean, either way, that Chin was going to get hit by, though. If he didn't dodge into those trees to try to lose vision, then he was just going to get hit either way. And here comes another unstable concoction.
Yeah. Waiting on a long duration. They're going to get him, but the TP coming in. Twisted Mumbler, you're in trouble. Yeah, that's it. Death with the TP in. Picks up the nice and easy kill. Oh, Malak, indecisive, in trouble. No TP scroll.
He's going to start putting the wards down.
Yeah. If he had a TP scroll, he could have run away. He could have just TP'd out, but now he's going to take so much right-click damage. Death is going to be moving way faster than he is. Phase boots along with his passive.
Oof.
And that's it. There's 2 kills picked up by Death. Again, that's got to be the difference maker for Dumb Luck. The other 2 lanes dominated pretty hard by the cuties, but mid, that's all for Dumb Luck.
I mean, that's really... He just showcased the power of rank 4 static link. I don't understand why people want to max plasma field before you max static link. If you're mid, like, just get the static link.
Yeah, that's the only build is to max static link.
I bring this up because I see it in the in-houses.
I hadn't seen it in houses, but certainly see it in pubs.
Yeah. Oh, Ragbinder's gonna die. No, he actually gets out of the gyro ulti in time.
Concoction for his troubles.
Here you go, bud.
And there we see the damage. Level 3 concoction. Takes a third of his health.
Yeah, if he gets a full channel on those concoctions before he throws them, 360 physical damage once he gets that level 7. It's gonna be a while off, but still, that's a lot of damage. You just take a look at the last hits in net worth, and you see kind of the story of how this game's going. Random account has just been farming in this top lane. There hasn't been anything to stop him. He's just farming away like crazy. 64 last hits. Midas.
Yeah, hey Furion, what you building? Money?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kings go out on Chocobo being spotted, looking to make something happen. In comes the TP from Death. And this could turn into a huge fight. TP now from Steha.
All 5 heroes.
Oh, Ragbinder, you're up a bit far. Oh! Luckily dodges the hook, moves out of the way of the call down. Malak gonna back up. He's not gonna die this time to the right clicks, I don't think. He's gonna have to dive. Oh, wow. Very close. But does survive.
And then Mumbler gets to stun himself.
Yeah, hides in the trees
Well,
with that.
without them getting kills and with that 5-man bottom just then, Nature's Prophet just gets the farm. And you can't
Yep.
really be having that. Like, you have to get some kind of trade-off. That miss on that hook really cost them there.
Yeah, they used two different TPs bottom.
2 TPs, the gyro ulti hit nothing, the hook shot hit nothing. You have to start getting a little bit worried, but I'm wondering why Ragbinder hasn't found a creep to stack the Ancients with yet. He's had that Dominator for a while.
I hadn't seen the Dominator yet. Well, I'm not sure he's had the opportunity to really.
Oh,
Be in
just
a
Dominator
position.
ranged creep.
Well, he just has to wait for Chen to show up, dominate his creep.
That too, but he could just dominate one of the ranged creeps in the lane. Oh, but they look like
Yeah,
they might
but
be doing a
they
random
die
account.
really quickly to Ancients. You want a beefier. You want a beefier creep than that.
Yeah, you do, but I mean, come on, man. At least you can stack it once.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
PPN gonna try with the hook once again. There it is. Lands. Eclipse is available. Here it comes. Doesn't
No.
get it off. Interrupted by the battery assault.
That's the cast time on Luna just being entirely too long to do anything next to a battery assaulted clockwork.
Death is top, and random account not gonna do anything. Okay. He's just gonna continue to farm.
Chocobo has a double
here we
damage
go.
though.
Oh, he just got out of vision when he went for the sprout. Concoction gets off. Can they bring him down?
Radiant's middle tower
Jukes into the trees. Actually loses vision. They can't get him. That little bit of vision loss there in the trees was enough. They would have had enough DPS otherwise.
Just a little tidbit here. Random account could have sprouted anywhere in the trees and had vision.
Yep. Tree.
But while
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
going on, Chocobo actually found a double damage and took down middle tower. So either way, still going in the Cuties' favors.
Yeah, that's quite the win, considering the way mid went, to actually get the tower at this point. Ping out, hook in, another pick off here. Down on Twisted Mumbler. So now Dumblock getting that top lane to pay off for them, taking longer for the top lane to pay off for the Cuties, as getting a lot of gold on random account, but so far he hasn't actually done anything.
No, he's just been farming top. He's the true hard carry this game.
An odd place to smoke up from Chocobo, as he did it in the river. Could have been spotted by a ward. He would have been in range. Looking for Blind Wrath. Maybe didn't quite see him there.
No, it's nighttime. He didn't see him. But even if he had, I mean, I don't think they could have caught up to him to take him out there.
Yeah, looking
And they're
to get-
pushing top. Wow, the bottom's getting pushed. This is just split pushing to death. They tried to ban out the pushing heroes, and they're still just going to get pushed to death.
under attack.
Call down, gonna dissuade the bottom push, but they did get that top tier 1. Now this is the point at which, oh, TP in, Ram account gonna help out with this push. They see Death is top, he does have a TP available.
Random account needs to be really careful about his positioning here, because he's very close to getting hooked.
There's the TP in from Death. They're looking to go the Sprout on Blind Wrath, very nicely trapping him into the trees. They're looking to just disengage. The hook actually goes through as the Shadow Blade away. Very early Shadow Blade.
Yeah, he had it in
Concoction
about
flown out.
13 minutes and 30 seconds or so.
Now looking to re-engage. I thought they were just going to back up. Chocobo gets netted, cogged in. He'll be going down. Call down. Looks like they should have disengaged. Now being chased. Concoction charging up. Go turn and throw that one out to keep them off of the dive. They lose Chickabo. They don't get the tier 1 bottom, and that's a little win there for dumb luck.
Tower is under attack.
Well, that was looking a lot better for them until that Hand of God came into play. And there wasn't even a mech yet. Once that mech comes up too, and it's very close
Under attack.
on Razor.
Dire's bottom
It's about 700 gold off. Once he gets that up there too, that's going to be a lot of healing.
Dire's structures are
Between those two, and but they do have the split push online at a random account. So it's not as if they're necessarily forced into this, but they have to keep team fighting.
Now, does random account just go full split push, or does he start picking up items like a scythe? I think the better choice here is to just go straight split push. I mean, it's working for them. Dumb Luck doesn't seem to really have anything to answer it. And you can just send the other 4 heroes pushing one lane, and they just profit just down there. Get a Necro book. That's what I want to see.
I'm completely with the split push. I don't feel like they obviously, you always love to have a Scythe of Ice on your team, but I don't feel like they really need it. Luna's going to carry just fine against the Gyrocopter.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It's like, they don't, it's not as if they have to, you know, sheep the Gyro in order to kill him. Dragbinder's off to a great start. So just have that split push going.
I mean, honestly, if you look just pure hard carry potential, I would say that Luna is better than Gyro. Because Gyro only gets those 6 attacks where he hits everything. Luna's glaives are just bouncing constantly. And they're healing her. I mean,
Yeah.
once she gets up some later game items, she's going to be a little bit ridiculous. I mean, she's already got the Helm of Dominator, so she's going to get a Satanic. I mean, that's without doubt. And once she gets up on high ground, that's it.
I actually went for the Mithril Hammer first. I still assume that's a BKB.
Under attack.
I don't see it being anything else, because you don't build Deso on Luna.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's not an option, really. Just looking to get the damage so that he can farm faster.
Maybe
Realize-
looking to maximize that bounce damage and get a Maelstrom.
It's possible.
But yeah, that should be a BKB.
And now it looks like pushes came up the middle lane. The Acid Spray is going to get thrown out.
Dire's
At
middle
the same
Not
time,
really
they don't
stopping
really
them.
have a whole lot of split push going on. Random account's trying, but he isn't pushed in. They're just going to let that tier 1 mid go. No trade.
Well, they realized they couldn't really fight it at the time. Venomancer's level 7, but he doesn't have a point in his ulti.
tower is under attack.
That is weird, and this is a really weird build.
It's questionable, to say the least. Just because of how good that ulti is, and it would really help with their team fight.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Yeah, the one thing that you can say, though, is... Actually, he has a Soul Ring as well.
Is under
I
attack.
was going to say, but if all he has for mana is the Gale and then his ult. Because his pool is 364. Those two combined take 325 mana. So maybe if he feels he needs to get off more than one Gale. But he also has a Soul Ring, so that idea goes out the window. He
It
already
looks like
can.
they might just be looking to trade a tier 1 for a tier 2 now.
Yeah, they're just avoiding fights. They're talking about they don't need to fight. So they're going to try and get this tier 2. It would be tough, but they're doing a lot of damage. And there's no TPs in as of yet. They use the fortification. Here comes one.
Is under attack.
Yeah, they forced a glyph there, and... Wait, why are all these TP reactions going on over here? Did someone TP
They're
out?
going for Roshan.
Oh, well, they can kill it extremely fast. Even more armor reduction now in actual damage.
Oh, the ping goes out. They know it's happening.
But there's no towers for the Radiant to TP to.
And this
They
is
can't
going
get there in
down
time.
really quickly. No chance. And now they just all hang out. They smoke, but like they smoke as Roche goes down.
They might look to make something happen with that smoke now. But, yeah, they're pinging out Chocobo. Hey, we gotta kill this guy.
Oh, hook. Nope.
Off the mark. It was close, but no cigar.
Yeah, didn't have vision uphill. That ward wouldn't have gone quite far enough, so blind guess. Didn't work out. He's gone invis. So it looks like they want to engage here. Chicabo's going to be behind the action, looking to pick off the Chen, which would be big in a team fight. But nobody grouping up, so I guess just looking for a pick-off. But with everybody here, that is not a safe idea.
And Ragbinder is farming Ancients while this is going on. He's already got his BKB finished once he sends the items out to him. He's got the money for it.
For a second there, I was thinking, oh, he already bought the items. It says 3K in the bank. That would be good.
No, that would just be a little bit too excessive.
Wow, I didn't know they upped Roshan's bounty that much.
Yeah, it now gives you 6,000 gold when you kill Roshan.
It just drops a rapier instead of an Aegis. That would be a fun mode. They spot
Fair
out
and balanced.
Steha, a lot of damage. Is that an
Oh,
Orchid? That was an
That
Orchid.
isn't an Orchid. I
His
haven't
Orchid
seen
Shadow
this.
Blade at 20 minutes. Oh, the net interrupts the TP away. Shadow Blade wasn't available yet, and they get the return kill. No, a buyback there. I can't agree with that. That's really costly. Twisted Mumbler going down, but he's going to try and get a tier 2 bottom during it.
I guess they either force them to TP or they get a tower. And they might just do both.
Call down, going to clear out the wave, and that's the end of that.
But still, that's a lot of money, and buyback is too expensive for that kind of tomfoolery anymore.
Cog in. That's going to be a death on Shikabo, most likely. Can Random Count get death, though? Oh, Gale
he's gonna
goes
go
through.
down.
Actually, Sprouts on Antism. Can they get him as well? Malok gets netted. Going to be brought down by the Chen creeps. They're trying to catch up. No, a right click on the Chen creeps. Those weren't the highest priority targets. Now he gets away.
Oh. They weren't even very high priority at all because he can't gain unreliable gold. He couldn't at that
No.
time. He's like, I must farm.
I forgot about that too. For those unaware, in terms of buyback in 6.79, during the period from when you bought back to when you would have respawned, you don't gain unreliable gold. So you don't get any gold from killing creeps or passive gold.
And you spend your next death agonizing in pain as you're dead for a really long time. You get
Yeah.
that 25%. Oh, what? Okay, JNC, thanks.
Yeah, so once you do one buyback, you basically always have to make, like, you really want to avoid fighting until you have your next buyback off a cooldown. So you can buy back again to avoid the super long cooldown.
Okay, now here's a question. If you buy
I
back,
already know what you're asking.
if you buy back on a buyback death, do you just get an extremely long death the next time?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh, I feel like somebody was talking about this the other day on the stream I was watching. Oh, I don't think they knew either. Like, nobody knows. Okay, we're gonna need random account to die and buy back again, and then die again, so we can test it. If his death timer is like 300 at that point, then we know that's how it happens. Oh,
Oh, what? Random account going in.
oh
Put
no,
the
but he
hook
immediately
in.
gets hooked.
Oh, no. And Dumb Luck looking better and better in this game now. As we were talking about Random Account, seeing him come online and start to make things happen as, you know, as Antism has. And right
Look
now
at
he's
that.
sitting at 1 and 2 and really hasn't gotten anything done.
70 seconds dead because he bought back and didn't accomplish anything with it that last time. And now
Yeah.
he just has to sit here and not farm, not accomplish anything. But, you know, it's not a total loss for the cuties right now. Ragbinder is farming extremely well compared to pretty much anyone on the other team. They don't have anything to really deal with him.
Yeah. All these deaths have been pickoffs, so we haven't really seen another fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You know, a team fight is still tough with Chen and Call Down
Has fallen.
and the mech on Razor, but there's a lot of items on not just Random Account 9321, but Ragbinder as well, and we haven't really seen that take effect.
What do you think Ragbinder's going to pick up next? He's sitting on 3,500 gold. I don't think he's just going to finish his Satanic.
Yeah.
That's too much. He doesn't have the damage yet.
The most standard item here would be to get a Manta style.
I'm surprised if he's going to get a Manta. Why hasn't he bought the Yasha yet? Because if you're
Yeah.
building into a Manta, the Yasha is just such an amazing item for a build-up item that you pretty much just have to pick it up.
Could also see straight Butterfly at this point.
He could, and because there's no chance of the enemy team getting an MKB anytime soon,
Yeah.
there's no way for the enemy team to punish it. I mean, he's already got his BKB, so he really just needs a big damage item, and I think it's time to start fighting after that.
Courier just went out to Chickabo Go Secret Shop. Come on. Buy that item. No, I'm not going for it yet.
Dire's middle tower is under
Trying to spot out. Oh! Hello, Steha.
Radiant's
Ragbinder. Oh, Hand of God used. Here comes the fight. Eclipse is used, bouncing off a lot of creeps. Now damage being stolen from Ragbinder. Malok trying to do what damage he can. Ragbinder being brought down. But now in comes Chickabo, starting to do damage, but so much damage on death here. A buyback now from Ragbinder. That's going to be costly. Can he get anything out of it? We'll find Antism. Lucent Beam, can he catch up? No, hits the cogs. That's going to push him too far back. And we'll have to head back home. Death trying to chase. Can't catch up. And
He
that's
actually could
another
have
win
caught
for Dumbuck.
Clockwork there. If he had phase boost and kept chasing him, he would have made it.
Yeah, eventually you'd catch him. You just couldn't safely actually do that.
That's just too costly, because now it's just like what Nature's Prophet just dealt with. The next time that he dies, he's going to be dead for an entirely too long. And, I mean, he spent all that money, can't gain any unreliable gold right now, for nothing. It accomplished absolutely nothing. It didn't even make them go back, because they were already disengaging from the fight anyway.
Please don't kill the Ancient.
Well, he's gaining gold now.
Oh, he is. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You can tell if you click
Yeah,
on
it's
the
blinking. It was there just a second ago. Just ran out.
Even random accounts looking to get a BKB now. He can buy it, but I guess he's saving for buyback, so he can spend more money. I don't know. We've got this Prophet up, but he's just not split pushing. He actually went for these items to fight, and I think that's what's costing them here. If he had spent this 14k gold he has on items to just push, then while these fights are going on, then random account is taking your base.
Yeah.
Even if you build Nature's Prophet like a carrier, a semi-carrier, he still just doesn't have that kind of effect on a team fight. He might get off a few couple, big pot shots, but that's about it. He's very squishy. I don't know, he's just not that great of a semi-carry.
You at least have to have the lineup around it to give him the space to right-click. Looking to get this tier 2 fortification, getting greedy, now in trouble. Hook goes by, misses. But cogs blocked in, dust used to prevent the meld escape. Gonna try and TP out. Actually does get out.
Gonna follow this little auto attack across the map. I don't think it hits him though. Nah, it just disjoints into the fountain. It wanted to go home. I imagine that's where all auto attacks live. It's in the fountain.
There's still 4,700 gold on Ragbinder, ducking into the Roshan pit. Actually just starts attacking Roshan. Not going to be buying anything from the secret shop. Rocket that scouts it out that immediate second. We'll just take out the Ancients instead. He can
Ragbinder
buy
really-
whatever he wants and still have more than enough for buyback. I don't know what the holdup
Well,
is.
he can't even buy back right now. He needs to spend his gold.
Yeah, I'm not sure. what
He's
the plan
basically
is.
making himself suffer. It's like this 13,000 gold he has is actually 8,000, and that's
Yeah.
less than what Gyro has. He could... Oh, well, look in top lane. Nature's Prophet doing Nature's Prophet things.
Radiant's
Yep.
top tower is under attack.
Reach to the tier 3. We'll see how brave he is. Standing up pretty close. Not willing to go on high ground to avoid the mischance yet, though.
Nobody has a TP. Now,
Oh, there's
okay,
a
there we
TP.
go.
So he'll back off with that.
I checked most people.
But that's going to let them go in for Roshan, sort of. Now the TP bottom for Man McCount. Gonna clear that out. We'll see if he can join the fight. The thing is, he TP bottom. If he doesn't move back to the pit, he can't actually help in that fight. Now he starts moving in a slightly dangerous direction as the standoff continues. And he still hasn't bought anything. You're making me anxious, Ragbinder.
Please buy something. Please just buy your Eagle Horn.
There
Okay.
it is.
That helps a lot. It really does. It's 32 damage. Or 25, my bad. 25 damage, and it's still attack speed. So, probably could have went for the Yasha first, because then he could have got a lot more out of the money.
Yeah. And armor. But the static link being used on Twisted Mumbler, that is actually big for the damage on Ragbinder, not being used on him. BKB is now used. They bring down Death. That is a big kill. Can Ragbinder hold up the hook? Actually going to stun through BKB. Ragbinder getting low, will be brought down with the cause. Chickabo still doing damage. Going to have to back up though. Can't 1v2 and they end up losing the fight. 2 for 3. The exchange, Ragbinder goes down.
Meanwhile,
with that long
in
cooldown.
top lane,
yeah, at top, he's gotten the tier 3 tower. Gonna try and invis and run away, but again, Static Link will show where he is. Gonna try and TP out. They don't have a stun, not enough damage. Goodbye. And actually just TP's bottom. That is a brave maneuver. I don't know about you, but I so instinctively double
he's
tap.
gonna die at the Antaism now. He doesn't have here it
Juke?
goes.
No jukes at all. Yep, that's it. Wow.
Don't buy back. God!
The creeps. Buys back. He's gonna keep the pressure up on the now with the tier 3 gone. Gonna take out the pressure the racks, but actually has to back up. Once again, going in for Roshan.
The supports have been doing it pretty much. And now Alchemist takes it. Use the cheese! Okay.
Use the cheese and now trying to back up. There's the concoction thrown out. This is a bizarre game as again trying to split push that top, but there's 2 there to keep it pushed out.
Well, they have to devote 2 to keeping it pushed out, and that's a huge problem.
And that's also where actually having the right-click power can be huge, is that if you send back somebody, send back one person, he'll just kill them and keep pushing.
I really wish he would use his Midas. And by that I mean random account.
Yeah, Midas is off cooldown. Come on.
I mean, it's reliable gold, so he can still gain that, but I don't think he realizes it.
Oh, it might be going for a big creep.
Lots of wasted time on that Midas.
Oh, there he is.
Story of this game. They're gonna lose now because he spent like 4 seconds looking for a Midas creep.
Now the score is 20-12, but the gold advantage is still significantly the way of my hard carry. Can't be this cute. A lot of damage being stolen now from Twisted Mumbler. This turns around his stuns, but why are you attacking? You have no damage. Now Death going to be able to do a lot. No, Ragbinder cut out behind the action, once again being brought down. Aegis has popped on Twisted Mumbler, not the biggest deal. He'll be going down again very quickly. That's 2 more, and Ragbinder's a death that they can't really afford. Ping goes out on the tier 2, but hook in, but the 4 staff out for Malok, and he should be fine.
Oh, and now we see the punishment for that buyback on Luna. She's dead for 60 seconds at 34 minutes in the game.
She already died, so that's actually her full... That's just her normal duration. Yeah, she was at like 75, 80 seconds when she died the previous time.
What happened to the early game advantage? Where did it go?
It's all tied up in gold that doesn't seem to be helping in fights.
It's all tied up in these buybacks, these really costly buybacks. If Nature's Prophet hadn't bought back twice, he would have like a full extra item.
Well, even with the buybacks, they still have a significant gold advantage. Not helped out by that last fight.
With Nature's Prophet having a full extra item, he'd be able to split push like crazy. It looks like he's going to go for a Deso while chasing down Blind Wrath.
Oh, the slow. That'll allow the Sprout. No, doesn't get it. Actually uses the silence. Hook in. And they have no way to stun him through the BKB. The Cogs causing a lot of problems. Need to stutter step in closer. Hold them back. Oh, the tree's gonna spawn on the right side. Block him from the path. Away. They do get the kill.
That's a lot of gold too, 737. I mean, you can't underestimate kill streak gold now. It's pretty big.
And that goes to random count, 9321. So we're talking about another item. He has enough to finish. If he buys out for it, he has enough for the Desolator.
He has no reason not to. He has buyback up in 2 minutes. Yeah, there he goes. He'll have the money for that, no problem. If he does manage to die and he has to buy back. Which it looks like his theory is, if I'm dead, I should buy back.
Yeah. Holds true so far.
I guess it's keeping them in the game.
Twisted
does have
Mumbler,
that
though, still working on his mech.
Still working on the mech. Wow. Well, the mech is finished now, once he gets it sent out to him.
Oh, yeah, just got the recipe.
But I mean, that's a 36 mech versus what? They had it at 10 or 12 again?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Dumb luck, I think they
Yeah,
had it on
10
Razor.
minutes.
Really. Yeah. And just the effectiveness of a mechanism at those different stages in the game is just completely different.
Radiant's
yeah.
bottom tower is under
Now, mech is, at this point in the game, mech is kind of like a bandage to kind of...
structures
Ooh.
are fortified.
Ragbinder's in trouble. He's already static
Yeah.
linked. The hook missed.
Yeah, he needed to just TP out, but...
Well, Razor is really fast, but they can't
Yeah.
continue to chase him.
able to get away. Very close call there. And again, split pushing. And again, 2 supports back.
Well, luckily, Nature's Prophet is in this game, so no matter what happens, the
Oh.
cuties are going to win.
Midas. Midas. Walk up and Midas one of those chin creeps. Come on.
No, that's considered rude play. I don't know why he hasn't sent his Desolator to him. He's had it finished for like 5 minutes, but he hasn't sent it to him.
He's already built up another 2,000 gold since he bought that.
He doesn't want the Desolator.
We've got a pipe on a baton.
So, that right there is your extra gold per second at work.
Yeah, and that can be a big item in the fight.
It pretty much nullifies Eclipse.
Or a large duration of Poison Nova.
Or Nature's Prophet ulti.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of things that's going to help against.
He's going out. They see them moving top, so they know they can go in on round account, and he looks to be pretty dead.
No, he's just going to buy back, don't worry.
Oh,
No.
BKBs, but doesn't Hook... Oh, no, he's too slow with the Hook. Hook should stun him out of that.
Are you sure the hook goes through BKB?
I'm not 100% sure.
That one's questionable for me. And I've played this game for a very long time. I don't think it does. I think you still get moved to the person you hook to, though. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
It's... No, it's the damage that gets blocked by Magic Immunity, not the stun.
Well, either way. Ragbinder got that butterfly pretty early, but now Gyro's almost got his MKB. Like, he could finish it right now and just send it out to himself. Or he might just look to sell the Javelin and buy a Divine Rapier. No. He went the
There it
safe
is.
route.
Yeah, he's done. And he has buyback with that.
That's a pretty big item. I mean, they already had the team fight's going their way, and now this guy can just always hit Luna. And that's a pretty big chunk of the butterfly. When you buy it, you expect to have the evasion for a while, and they really didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, Luna still needs HP.
He needs to finish this Satanic. Come,
Yeah,
it respawns in 5 seconds. Come on, go back in.
Yeah,
Go back in.
As I mentioned, the standard thing here would have been, Manta as the next item as opposed to Butterfly. And Manta isn't as good as a DPS item, but it gives you more overall stats. So without that, you're not beefed up.
No, I usually pick up the Manta when I play Luna. Looks like they're going to cut in here, though.
Double
The smoke.
damage is there.
That's pretty dangerous if they actually stay here. But they're going to kill Twisted before it even starts.
Yep. The Death Stun gets Antism. Oh, Death TP's out. If they were still there, they could have fought. Now random account. I guess he has Shadow Blade, doesn't even bother using it.
He doesn't need to. They lack so many stuns on Dumb Luck that he doesn't have to Shadow Blade to get away.
They didn't have Dust there, but if they had Dust, maybe you could get them to spend some. Like, made you use Dust, and then just TP away anyway.
Random account's 6 slotted now.
But
He has a Midas
Chocobo-
still.
Chocobo. A drum charge used. Hook in, lands. And that should be a kill. And
Yeah,
it
there's
will
no
be.
doubt about it.
Split push again. Does anybody have Boots of Travel yet? Because it feels like they really would like some.
I think this Abaddon has spent like 1,500 gold on TPs this game, just getting the top lane. Oh no, random account's dead this time. No, he's not.
Nope, TV's.
Okay.
Seems as though, the cuties could really just get everybody grouped up bottom.
Well,
just-
they really need to apply pressure so this Nature's Prophet can do what he was
Yeah.
picked for. Because as it stands, he's just been trying to push by himself, and the rest of the team is off doing their own thing in their jungle, or I guess checking for Roche, just doing random things. It's not really helping in the push.
And Ragbinder's does look like he's actually going to go in for Manta next, as opposed to finishing Satanic.
I guess that's... No, at this point he really needed to just finish the Satanic so he could pop that and actually live in these fights. The Manta doesn't help him that way. Sure, it increases his damage output some. He can pop his Manta illusions, and their glaives also bounce, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, so, that does increase his damage quite a bit, but the Satanic would have actually allowed him to stay in these fights and live.
Yeah, I think a bigger issue in the fights hasn't been whether or not he has enough damage. It's really just dying too quickly.
Yeah, you really have to deal with dying quickly before you can deal with doing no damage.
Once again, trying this Roche trick where they're pushing top, Nature's Prophet, trying to take racks, while to give them the space to take Roche, BKB, TP away. Does a little bit of damage to the melee barracks. Another change at 6.79. Those melee barracks will actually heal up. Quite a
Well,
bit
they've always
faster.
regen. It was 2.5. It's 5 now. If he's going to keep this split push thing up, he needs to be hitting the ranged racks. Yeah, it doesn't push the lane as fast once it's down, but it's still a racks down.
Yeah.
And it doesn't regen. So this damage... Oh, he's just going back in.
Yeah, the Eclipse now down. But now will get the melee racks while this fight is going on. Looks like the Cutie's going to lose this fight. They're just backing off. They lost just the support Alchemist. That's all right. Bigger concern, though, is they'll look to likely lose Roshan, which is a bit more of a problem.
They can't do anything about random account. They don't... They could TP in
Random
Abaddon,
account
but...
actually trying to go for tier 4s. And TP's out. Now they're going to go back in and fight again. They're going to contest this Rose to hook in. Ragbinder. Antism been his absolute bane this game. Going to try and back out. Now comes random account with the right clicks. bringing down Antism. There's a double kill now for him. Ragbinder doing work behind the scenes. Slowed up. Force staff forward. Death does get brought down. Triple kill. Gem of True Sight on the deck. Big turnaround. After loss after loss after loss, despite having an advantage, that may be the tipping point. Big, big win for My Hard Carry. Can't be this cute.
I would argue that that is the game ender. They just lost Rex. They're going to lose the Roche fight. I mean, they already lost the Roche fight. Now they're going to get Roche. There's the Manta up on Luna. Random account has 8,000 gold to spend right now. He could sell his Midas something, but he needs more money.
Yeah, he can sell his Midas. He doesn't need
if
the
he
Midas.
just gets a Necro.
Oh, wow, he almost able to solo kill Blind Wrath there.
He basically has two choices here. He could get an MKB, well, three. He could get an MKB, Daedalus, or a Necro. I would go with the Necro. The split pushing has been working for him. There's no reason not to.
He could also actually get a Scythe of Ice now.
Yeah, you're right. I was going to argue with you for a second, but he could do that. Oh, that was a lot of gold for Blind Wrath.
Yeah. It's where those...
It's where the Scythe would come in handy, but he needs to just sell... If he's going to pick up a Scythe, he could sell his Orchid, he could sell his Midas. Sell both of those, pick up a Scythe and a Necro Book.
You just want a Necro Book.
Dude, it's going to be perfect for this game. He's split pushing. Okay, he's going to go back. What's he going to buy? We're not actually casting the final. We're casting Nature Profit Farms.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what everybody wants to see, right?
Manta style.
What? I am baffled by that.
He did what?
He sold the Midas and got Manta. Now he has 6,700 gold. I wonder if he's thinking, wait a minute. Now what do I buy? He could get Boots of Travel. I would really, like...
Maybe he sells the... Oh man, I don't know that. Yeah, he sells that and picks up a Necro Book to go with the Manta, and he can push with just Illusions and Necros.
Oh, yeah, that could be the idea. There it is. You got your Necro Book.
Told you. It was me. I was right. And now he just teleports bottom. He can send the Necro Illusions and the Mantas up, and like, he doesn't even have to participate in this. They see that, they start pinging it out, they're like, well, crap.
Now he can actually split push 2 lanes at once.
They actually hooked the real one, and now he can just BKB, and why isn't he... Oh, it's on cooldown.
He didn't get the Boots of Travel.
He's still getting battery assaulted.
Because his BKB ran out.
Oh, he's gonna die for this.
Yep.
It's okay, he can buy out. What are you building, Nature's Prophet? Money!
So attempt number 1 at the Manta Necro unit strat. Not quite as effective as planned.
Well, he just sent them all in to die, pretty much. He has to do that stuff, you know, at the same time he could actually be split pushing. But he decided to fight when they were all there.
So right now the graph, 15,000 the gold advantage for My Hard Carry can't be this cute, but experience just under 2,500. It's pretty even in experience.
Jacobo's getting a Necro. Yes!
They're all Necro Book TA. Transition into Mass Necro.
There's a Divine Rapier on Gyro.
Oh, they're going all in. Rapier Gyro. I didn't see the pop-up.
When did that happen? I didn't see it either.
Well, he's only got 400 gold. It just happened. He
I didn't
is
see that pop up.
squishy, though. He's sitting on just a helm and BKB for his survivability. So
Yeah,
he's very all in.
Yeah, he really needed a Satanic before he picked up this Divine, but he had to just do this. If he didn't, he lost. And I'm sure they're going to start pinging it out. They're like, well, crap, he's got a Divine Rapier.
Yeah, and they don't have anything to go through BKB. His duration now is 7, so he's got the 7-second BKB left.
There's the Satanic up on Luna, but when you're trying to man-fight a Gyrocopter, the Satanic isn't going to help you that much. that has a Vine Rapier. I left that part out. Man,
Yeah.
this Alchemist has been sitting on just a mechanism for like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, the thing about the gyro here, he may be squishy, but there's a very big lack of lockdown for him. You got mini stun from the Lucent Beam, you got unstable concoction, and you've got Sprout. You got slows, but not really any disable.
Well, I mean, none of which goes through BKB either.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're just going to all five group up and push bottom, which is a problem, because even if you pop the Necros, even if you pop everything, the Gyro just pops flat cannon and kills everything with his BKB up.
Yeah. So if you got enough Necro units...
Oh no,
I
I
don't
don't think he knew.
No, I think they know now. Oh, and they're still gonna go. Full charge, can they get it off on the Gyro? No, but they're gonna get it on Death. Look out. In comes Blind Wrath. The Poison Nova goes over top. This is a pretty bad position for the Cuties to be fighting in. Pots of BKB. There's Eclipse trying to bring down Blind Wrath. He's getting really low. Rapier on the deck. Going to be picked up. It's still there. Nobody's picked it up. They're going to go in for the kill on the other heroes. Who's going to grab it? Chickabo, do you see it? You've got Cheese. They're gonna call it GG! My hard carry can't be this cute. Your Season 2 Reddit Dota 2 League champions take it 2-1. That's it, 51 minutes. Congratulations, guys. Chickabo taking it all the way in the captainship. Twisted Mumbler random account 9321. Ragbinder and Malok leading the way. They lost their first game in Game 2. Pull it back, take it, Game 3. They're your champions. What a way to finish it.
So I can't yell and be all excited like you were. I mean, I'm still excited. Congratulations, guys. That was a pretty back and forth game. That's the game you want to end this season on. Even though there's a stand-in.
But the